Addiction and mindset. Reunite with your authentic self. Hi, I am Laura Stone. This is day 43. Okay, so far we have talked about how powerful we really are and how all that unmanageability we created as a result of our addictions is really just a huge opportunity. I would like to share with you now the most important decision you will ever have to make to achieve not only recovered from your addiction, but to be, do, or have anything you desire in this life. And that is absolutely, I cannot stress this enough, absolutely cease living by default. And in case you missed it, I have already explained this, how this is accomplished in my previous videos. So go back and watch them if you need to. But to recap, it is to reunite with your authentic self, which is your spiritual self. And folks, this is not a difficult process to begin. And begin is the key word here. Because over time, your relationship with your authentic self will evolve. All that is needed right now is to identify your idea of your authentic self. And again, as I have said in the previous videos, this is unique for each individual. Some say God, some say Jesus Christ, some source, some inner being. Whatever your characterization of your authentic self is not important. Well, it's important to you, but not to others. It has to feel right for you. Some of you may already know, and some of you may be struggling to identify what your authentic self is. I would suggest, to make a beginning, just assign yourself a name for your higher being that feels comfortable for you. For example, if you use God, it could stand for good orderly direction. If you use some, it could stand for spiritual universal manager. Or maybe you can just use inner being or authentic self. What we are looking for here is a beginning. So once you have identified your authentic self, you are going to want to sit down and write out, or for you tech-savvy folks, type out your description of your authentic self. What qualities does your authentic self have? For example, my higher being has the qualities of unconditional love for me and absolutely adores me. Has intuition, has discernment, and that's just to name a few. How do you visualize your authentic self? For me, I visualize my authentic self not so much as a being in human form, but as a being in a spiritual form. So I see like a purplish golden light that's always surrounding me. Again, I would encourage you to utilize all your senses when doing this exercise. And after you have written it out, begin reading it a minimum of 3 times per day. I would suggest morning, noon, and night. Over time, as I mentioned, your relationship with your authentic self will evolve. And you can then tweak what you have written, or you will just begin to shift your mindset with it and naturally just evolve with it. Okay, so come on over to the Facebook and interact with me. Leave your comments, feedbacks, or private message me. And I want you all to know this. I really want you to know this. I believe in you. I absolutely believe in you, and I believe you can do this. I really do. Okay, I will see all of you tomorrow for day 44. Have a fantastic day with your authentic self.